Welcome to this week's Tegron Weekly Job Report. A while back, I had a chance to read an article from Liz Elfman titled "Why a Job Interview is Like Going on a First Date." And I love that topic because I think it's a fun way of presenting interview tips. So today I'd like to bring some of these points forward just to kick off the new year and help you land that perfect job for the year. As the title says, in many ways, a first date and an interview are essentially the same thing. You're meeting together to learn about each other, to see is it going to be the right fit for long term. So I'd like to help give you some of these pointers so you don't have a hurtful ending. First tip that I'd like to share is dress for success. Yes, it is so important during that first impression, I guess I'll say 10 seconds, dress the part for the job. Take it seriously. A suggestion that I always share with people is drive by the company and watch the employees coming and going. How are they dressing for the job? I recommend you dress one notch up for the interview. Show that future employer that you're taking this very seriously and want this job. Next, discretion. It is so important that you plan ahead what you're going to say and not share too much. Because if you think about a first date that you were on and maybe you started to talk too much about some past dates and started complaining a little bit too much on that, what happened? Probably didn't go to the second date, right? So similarly to an interview, it's important that you remain very focused on the positives, and discretion is key on what you share. This is only the first meeting. You don't have to share your full life history. So again, keep personal out of it. Stay very focused on the task at hand and present the traits, the skills, characteristics that you have that could meet that particular job. Also, remember, do not badmouth a past employer. Third, as Liz says, put on a happy face. Quite simply, positive is more attractive. So again, similarly to what I was talking about in the previous comment, make sure you keep your comments and the facial expressions very positive. Who wants to hire somebody that's a complainer, grumpy? We all hate those individuals when they come in on a particular morning. So attraction to positive, two positives do attract, I guess I'll put it that way. Fourth, Liz makes a comment on honesty. In an interview, I consider it a two-way street. A company is presenting what their job is, what their culture is, and you are presenting what your work history is, your skill sets, your characteristics. And it's important for both parties to put that checklist together to make sure it is that right fit. I know you might need a job bad, but it is also important that it's the right job. So if during the interview, all of a sudden they start talking about a culture fit that just does not seem to fit well for you, or a variety of skill sets that you know you don't have, and they want a person to step up on the table right away with those skill sets, you might have to ask yourself on the way out, is this really the right job for me? But on the opposite side, if you do get the confirmation of that, definitely proceed forward. You know it's the right fit then. Number 5, question and answer. If you think back to that first date, you both are going back and forth with so many questions and a variety. Do the same in an interview. It's important that you come to the table prepared with interview questions, just like the interviewer will be asking you a variety of questions. So think about what to ask. Job tasks, ask more about the culture. What's the history of the company moving forward? What's our strategic planning? Make sure you get all of those answers to, again, help yourself answer the question, is this going to be the right fit for me? And last, as Liz puts it, affirmations. It's so important that you are confident in your own abilities and with who you are, because that image is what's going to portray very strongly in that interview. So as you're walking to that door, keep thinking of yourself as like that little engine that could. I know I can do this job. I know I am a quality employee. That self-talk is going to help build that confidence level for you and portray very well during that interview process. So I hope these tips can help you be very successful in your professional and maybe personal life, we'll put it. Don't forget to check out our website at TegronStaffing.com. We've added a variety of jobs this week, everything from the office and clerical to some general labor to some skills trade. Lots of hiring is kicking off in the beginning of the year here. Until next week, Tegron Staffing. Relationships you can trust. Solutions you can count on.